pen drive. Where's my pen drive one? Whoa. Pen drive. Oh. It's here. And where is my hard drive? Have you ever wanted to copy files from one computer to another and just realized that you forgot your USB flash drive? Well, there is nothing to worry about, and thanks to the dozens of websites that provide free virtual storage. Hi dear parents, teachers and viewers. Let's talk about the cost-effective, everywhere available cloud-based storage. Their goal is to create an environment where students, parents and teachers can log in from anywhere, anytime. And what is cloud-based storage? When we trying to understand the cloud, think about how many people use the bank system today. While one's money is still located in a centralized place, like in the bank's wallet, it is accessible at many different locations. For example, ATMs. As one interacts with an ATM, one can see the current amount and money can be added to withdrawn from the account. Immediately, the amount on one's account is updated to reflect the changes. Similarly, you can access your files from any device with an internet connection, much as you can access your money from an ATM, a website, or a physical bank. It is easy, comfortable, and time-saving to use online banking instead of offline banking, right? So, one does not have to go to the bank in person, but one can deposit, transfer, and even make payments all online. Similarly, cloud-based storage provides an account to upload, download, and share data with multiple of devices. Additionally, it offers to opportunity to do all these things through a website similar to online banking. Many individuals and organizations are now using cloud storage for diverse reasons. For example, data storage, data sharing, and collaboration. Use of cloud-based cloud computing storage in education. It helps students, teachers, and administrators alike. Cloud computing just needs an internet connection and allows students access to homework, teachers to instantly upload learning materials, and administrators to easily collaborate with one another and save money on data storage. Educational institutions are taking advantage of the cloud as more and more schools are teaching courses that involve using digital media, such as pictures or videos. Cloud-based storage can help students and teachers easily access and share data anywhere and anytime. Important features for education. Most cloud-based storage providers have common features like data backup, accessibility, and security features. The first one is synchronization in real time. The useful features of cloud storage is remote backup. Cloud backup works similar way to traditional backup, except the fact data are being moved to a server through the internet rather than carrying it onto physical hard drive, pen drive. In school, any file one saves to cloud-based storage is automatically synchronized to all enabled devices such as desktop, laptop, tablet, as well as the web page of the cloud-based storages like you must be having in your mobile phone Dropbox. So for example, if I add audio files to a cloud-based storage from my desktop, it is possible to play the file without having to download it on my phone and home laptop, as it is already saved on my account in cloud-based storage. The next is collaboration. Imagine I, Samishta and Fagun are collaborating on a project of a story in different places. Let's say we are at our own houses and the project involves a set of Word documents. We might want to have a common place to store those files. With cloud-based storage synchronization function, myself and my collaborators, Samishta, Fagun, can independently open the documents, work on them, edit them and save them to one centralized place. However, we do not have online support to create, share and edit. Let us understand the Google, how it's using cloud computing. Google is well known for its G Suite productivity apps, which include Gmail, Hangouts, Calendar, Google Drive and Google Docs. The G Suite apps all live on the cloud. A special classroom version is called G Suite for Education, which includes extra features for apps like Google Docs, Sheets, Drive, Gmail and others. With the Explore tab, for instance, students can use natural language to input formulas in sheets or get layout suggestions in slides. Another product, Google Classroom, links Google's online cloud applications like Calendar or Docs, so it's easier to complete or schedule assignments using a central hub. Before jumping on the cloud bandwagon, there are several things to consider. Yes. It is good that low cost is used for operation compared to electronic data storage devices. Nice. On the other hand, service costs may be rising as the amount of data increases. It is good that it has automatic backup and recovery systems, so no one worries about data loss, right? But on the other hand, high internet speed is required to make connections and back up a large scale file. And lastly, it's really cool that data server is safely secured by the provider. But what if the provider server is hacked? Security for data in cloud storage is not guaranteed. So, from the old computers we used in science labs to iPads that we can now carry in our bags, the way we go about educating students sure has changed a lot. The continuous growing, smaller and more powerful microchips means that in the next few years, we will see even more new technology that will improve and change the way we teach and learn. In the past, the internet was also the stuff of science fiction. Nobody was believing it. Now, the latest technology used in classroom today may just be the relics of history in the future. So, stay tuned to get the more from the future, right? Keep watching. Bye-bye.